Yo, good day everybody. How's it going? Good day, good morning, good afternoon. Welcome back to the live stream, friends. What's up, Bia? Glad to see you here. Yo, what's up, Genta? Thanks for coming back, man. Hope you all had a fantastic weekend. It's always good Monday. Second Monday of the new year. You know what I'm saying? Welcome back, guys. So I think you'll notice I hope you'll notice a little bit of a stream change. Thank you, Gente. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, there were a couple differences, and that was all because I wanted to fit that bar up top, like that one right there, like all the way up there. I wanted to fit that. Yo, what's up, Liam? Happy birthday, bro. Happy birthday, man. Thanks for coming back, dude. How's it going, my guy? It's been a while, dude. It's nice to see you. But yeah, so that bar all the way up top there, that bar is a live feed of the active users currently using cycles right now. And as an expectation, you probably won't see that bar pass like 3 users at a time throughout the stream, but you never know. We'll see. Who knows? But that's there to see the live user count, active users of cycles for during the stream. And that required a whole layout change, apparently. So that's what we did. And this is where we are now. So I hope you like it. If you have any feedback, just let me know. Always open to that. But I thought it was something cool for us all to add. It's a cool thing to have on stream while we're working on cycles. Well, how'd you do that? Actually, super easy, luckily. There's a platform I use, an analytics system called Fabric.io. I actually point it to you here. And so it's literally just this. This is Fabric. And so you can probably see something very similar up here. And it has all these cool stats here as well. But I thought this one for now would be the most important. We try to figure out maybe how to incorporate more later on. So it's literally just grabbing this and showing this on screen. But yeah, so that's where we're at. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. So today we are on day 24. 24 of 28 of our new update to cycles. This is going to be update 1.3.1. I actually did a good amount of work over this weekend that I want to talk to you guys about, other than obviously the stream layout here. The first thing that I tackled was I was actually finally able to get that issue with the different environments set up. And it was actually pretty easy. I forgot to add one parameter that would allow me to use the different environment variables inside my code. So that happened, and then I've never actually set that up for different environments of watchOS, so that was that took me a little bit of time to understand how I should do that, but we got it working, good to go. But essentially, you'll see we have this new icon for dev. It's kind of like this blue dev icon, and we have a beta and we have a release version of cycles. So now we can set up different parameters based on those values, and we'll be good to go. What else did I work on? Oh, I worked on an issue where the quick select options, I guess let me go ahead and just run the app. We'll go from there. I did a lot of work on watchOS, and I did a lot of work on iOS as well. You know, because we've been having a lot of like memory issues going back and forth. I think I finally solved that. I hope. Who knows? I guess we'll find out. But yeah, the one thing I love about this layout now is that nothing's blocking the screen. So you don't have to worry about it anymore. That used to really bother me. I'm glad now everything is visible. You guys can see everything on here. Let's see what happens. Let's see it. Yeah, so again, so the first thing you'll notice is that this now says cycles dev on it, which is really great. So this is going to be the version we're always going to be working off of. And you'll probably see all these log statements finally coming in. Yeah, so it's also very nice. I guess we'll go through this real quick. My new cycle. I'll just do weekdays. All right, cool. So we'll set this up here. And so this again has been set up on watchOS. What are the things we solved? So we fixed some checkmark selection issues. I guess I should probably start the watch app. And I can show you a little better. So I'm also learning iOS development. I want to build a portfolio for my employers. However, I'm drawing a blank as to what I want to build. Do you ever get app builder block? How do you get over it? That's a good question, man. And that's really awesome that you're starting to build that portfolio. I do get some like builder block, I guess is a cool way to describe it. So I actually have something kind of interesting. I have a list of oh, are these? Sorry, one second. Oh, this is a 10R. No wonder. I'm like, what the heck? I have a list of applications that are a list of ideas in my notes, and it's like 40, 50 ideas long. And randomly what I do is throughout the days or whatever I'm just doing, if I come up with an idea, I just write it in there, even if it's the stupidest thing ever, or even if it's something that already exists. And if I ever am trying to look for something to build, I go there for a little bit of inspiration. So I think the biggest thing to realize is that no idea is dumb. And secondly, it's okay to think of an idea that has already been created, because there's always improvements on current things that are already out. I know for a lot of people that I've talked to, they get hung up on this fact that something's already out there, something's already been developed, and they're like, oh, I can't do it. It's not like revolutionary, and it's like, it doesn't really matter. There are a lot of different ways to do things and improve on processes. If we didn't improve on things, we wouldn't be where we are today, you know? So I hope that helps, man. And best of luck, dude. Like always, man, if you need help, hit me up. I'm always open. Viking discovered America first, and Columbus has a day for it. Exactly. Yeah, you know, stuff like that. Stuff like that. It's funny how stuff works like that, but you'll be fine, man. Promise. I don't know why. Always when I start up the watch app from the beginning, it's all jacked up. And this is not going to sync properly because we haven't gone through onboarding, but I just want to show you what I fixed. So one thing is I changed the start time stuff, so now it actually displays a number before displaying a text. But this was the biggest thing. So I don't know if you remember before, all of these options were selected. And so if I selected this, none of these values down here would change, like weekend, stuff like that. Or if I deselect that, it wouldn't get our current day, blah, blah, blah. Now I can do my custom days. All that stuff has now been fixed. I did that over the weekend, which is very nice. I also fixed an issue with sending information from iOS to watchOS. And then there was one big thing on here. Oh yeah. Finally, before we start. Yeah, no problem, man. Glad I helped out. I have finally created a beta build for cycles. And what does that mean? So that means probably tomorrow or sometime later today, I'm going to go ahead and be able to send out a beta code to everyone. and everyone's going to be able to get access to Cycles beta and sign up for it if they're interested to help out and test it. Yeah, so that's pretty big. I'm finally able to get that going, and we're at a point where we probably need to start testing stuff anyways and seeing if people are running into certain issues or not. So be on the lookout for that. Yeah, dude, I'll send that beta right over. It's just gonna be a link. Apple has this really cool thing now where you can just get a public link and anyone can grab it and sign up for the beta. You can have like 5,000, 10,000 people sign up for it, so we'll be pretty good. Yeah, through test flight, exactly. So it's waiting for approval for your first public beta builds. They always require an approval through the App Store, which is so freaking annoying. But I'm waiting. I submitted it last night, so we'll get that link out later. But with that long intro, let's go ahead and get some coding done, folks. It's been too long. So essentially, the first thing I want to look at is one of the big fixes over the weekend, which is the send message options. Actually going to close out simulator. I want to make sure that I'm setting it up properly for every other option, because I only did it for receiving and sending cycle arrays. So I just want to verify that I have that finalized for everything else. For example, alert scheduler. Yeah, so like stuff like this. Just to verify, like in this instance, all we're doing is sending over like a message object, so it's just a string, and we'll go ahead and send that over to watchOS from iOS, and then we'll just come back and say, hey, like I got this, we're good to go. So let's, I guess, search for alert schedule later. But that, yeah, search for this here. Cool. Alert scheduled later. Let auto message key as string. Oh my god. Do you see this right now? Who in their right mind would unwrap these variables like this? My lord. What a crazy person this person lives. The crazy life they live. That was the worst sentence I've ever said in my life. Oh my god. What is this message? Okay, so why don't I just check like this? Instead of doing the message key stuff. Oh, is this optional? That is optional, okay. So we can do if message key is equal to alerts granted or message key is alerts scheduled for later. Let auto method. I'll just do if let auto message as a string. So if we have a message, we're going to create essentially this this thing called a WK alert action, which is one of those views that pops up from the bottom, and it has like OK or cancel or whatever. This is just saying that, hey, I created a cycle on iOS, and at the moment, I'm not actually able to get these cycles ready to start today. So let me make sure I send that over to iPhone. Or to watchOS, excuse me. And there's one vice versa as well. But if we have message key here is optional, we need to unwrap this. I mean, this is essentially saying that we do have this. Yeah, I just don't like that at all. I'd rather just do these in separate blocks, if anything. So we'll do if let alert message keys dot first. And then we can also do if let alerts granted alert message key. Awesome. And so literally it's just, if this is the case, all we're doing is setting this title approve alerts. Apparently that title's great start. Remove that stuff. Oh, so if it's either of these, we're still going to get a key here. Okay. Well, I kind of don't want to do that twice. We might be able to then do this a tad bit of a different way. Instead of that, why don't we go ahead and do... Yeah, if we have a message key here, it's equal to always granted a message key here, which is already scheduled for later. Or, yeah, we can literally just do if let message Yeah, I just hate to have that, because you can just do key. Okay, cool. This is watch. This is just a print. There's no log to Crashlytics on watch OS. So we can do print. Could not. Oh. Could not get key from message. At that point, we'll just return because we need the key. Okay, if let message equals message key. essentially we're doing this here. Let action array equal this alert with dismiss style. Present alert with message. Would be message. Oh, I need to add string, my bad. Message there, preferred alert action, okay. So that's all that's doing there. And then I need to set the title then. So we're gonna say if key is equal to alert scheduled. I think title is equal to, let me do a get diff real quick. I don't really remember. It is, oh, alerts granted. Alerts granted. Title would equal approve alerts. I'm gonna take away those exclamation points. I don't like those there. I don't know why I had those there in the first place. Oh, or title equals great start. All right, so there we go. So at this point, we do that. We're going to present the alert, and once we present the alert, all we have to do is send this back saying reply handler takes a this value here of did complete, and we will say true. Yo, Satan! Hey, it's you. Hey, it's you too. What a coinky dink that we meet each other here again. How's it going, man? I appreciate you coming by the stream. Cool, so essentially what we're doing is just calling this here, and then else this reply handler will be false. So the reason why I wanted to do this is so when we come back here, we have a response, and we can say if so we do let did complete equal, I need to wake up in 30 minutes, but well, hey, thanks for coming by before you wake up, dude. How are you even here right now? How are you even awake? Makes no sense, dude. I don't know. All right. How was your weekend, man? You have a good weekend? Okay, so we check for if let did complete. Essentially, we're just going to do this. Did complete. We can say message displayed on Apple Watch. else. This is just for us, I guess. I don't know. This is not like super necessary, but I'd rather have this stuff here. I decided past 3 weeks is a weekend. Oh, sweet, man. Yeah, it's that holiday vacation. I think you misspelled something there. Did complete. Did complete. Oh, yes. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Good looks, my friend. Good looks. So it's time to get back to school, work. Which one is it, man? So essentially we should be passing back some data here, but there's nothing really to pass back. It's just notifying us that it's complete. Good to log out, I guess. And we're already logging out an error here, so we should be good to go. School? Nice. Very nice, very nice. I just realized that my chat thing isn't working very well. Oh. Hello. I guess we'll have to fix that later. Yeah, it should be going all the way down to the bottom. You see that like kind of biggish gap there? It's like this big. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. Obviously, I can't fix it now. That's all right. Fix it for another stream. I just put this layout together over the weekend, so testing it out. Yeah. I did too, and then I realized that there's been some chat messaging, and then I saw it just like pop back up. Not a huge issue. Actually, I think I know exactly what the issue is. Okay, so we do this here. That's good to go. What else do we need? Alert scheduled later. Yep. So we have the same thing being called in another spot. So essentially, all we have to do is throw that there, and we are good to go. Just pass in a response. Hope you have a great time back at school, my man. It's never a good thing to say. It never works out. That's also very true. It's also very true. But I won't be able to test it until after the stream. So all good. All good. Yo, what's up, Evgen? Welcome back, man. Happy Monday. Hope you're doing all right, friend. Cool, so those are all handled there. Now let's go back to see what other send messages we have. Alert schedule later. Alerts granted. Oh, we have the same thing here. Yeah, and as you can see, if keys alerts granted, again we have the same deal. So let's just do our response object here. And literally again, all we have to do is, oh no, let me just grab our little block here. Throw that there. Awesome. It's the first day back and I forgot it was Monday. Should have slept, dude. Maybe should have slept. I agree. It's alright, man. You're just so excited for school right now. Okay, and we did this, so watch cycle array request. This looks like some other stuff. remove notifications. I wonder if this is actually being used anymore. I think it might be. But actually maybe not, because if I was here, yeah, delete notifications per watchOS request. No, that's fine. Because this actually... Oh no, I lied. This is happening on... This is happening on the interface controller. So this is watchOS. Cool. I could have slept all weekend. Oh, I couldn't sleep all weekend. Feel like shit at work today. Oh man. Dude, sorry to see that. That's it's always the worst. What do you think it was? So if we come in here, we need to figure out... Yeah, okay. Just add my reply handler. So again, we can just do is did complete. I think that's easiest thing to do. So we do reply handler. And then if for some reason we come here, oh, I keep doing an array. I mean a dictionary. My bad, my bad. I wouldn't say I'm excited for school, more than I'm excited to be free from my 3-week boredom. Oh no! What'd you do over break, man? Sounds so sad. So we're working on refactoring this app called Cycles. So this is a iPhone app that helps you create daily habits. This is an app that I built that the goal is every 28 days we submit updates for the app that go live on the App Store. So currently right now, the first thing we worked on was actually refactoring the entire model of what a cycle is. And that has turned into this entire list of things to complete. Here are some things to optimize later on. But essentially, that's what we're doing at the moment. And we're on day 24, so we have about 4 days to get going. And on day 28, we submit to the App Store. Day 30-ish, we should have like a launch, and hopefully not run into any issues. Cool. So when we did complete... Just use response there. Where is that little block that I just had? There we go. I gotta look for that response. Here we go. Okay, so if did complete, we're looking for that key. This is a print. Alerts deleted on. Got that, and then finally. I was working on my programming language. I ended up not doing anything productive, unable to decide what I wanted to do. So 12 hours every day. Hey, that's alright, man. That's what vacation's all about, you know? I got some work done over the weekend, though. Managed to get an authentication service up and running for authenticating a spot. Very nice, dude. Dude, that's one of the most satisfying things, I think, in web dev, usually, is doing, doing authentication. That stuff sucks, man. I want to do sessions and not day WQs. Nice. Yeah, sessions are probably much better most of the time anyways. I would say it's pretty productive. I would say that's pretty predictive. Response here. Dope. Okay. I think there was another remove notification somewhere. Yeah. Dope. Okay, I think that is all of them. Alert scheduled, alert scheduled, alert scheduled, alerts granted. Generate temp alerts. I think this is, yeah, right now that is just commented out. Remove notifications, schedule alerts. Schedule alerts we already handled. Okay, cool. So that's pretty much done. It would probably take me 30 minutes with Node.js and WQs, but I used the whole week. Yeah, okay, so you see I have start time selected here, or set here, but I don't actually set the friendly name. So this is what friendly start time is, literally just hours of whatever. Should be selected time frame, I believe, here. It's about time for me to wake up now. All right, dude. Thanks for coming by, man, and thanks for the follow. Appreciate you, my dude. Stream 3.0 looks good, dude. Thanks, man. My chat's a little effed up, but that's okay. I have it as a scene, so I can't switch to it and fix it right now. But I think I know the issue. But thanks, man. I appreciate that. The stream redesign happened because of the bar up top. That's the active? Yeah, probably. The active number of users currently on cycles. So that warranted a rework, I guess, of the whole view. Okay, so when we come here, let's do that. Let's go ahead and restart this real quick. Go in here. Test. Sure. So this does start. Why does it start at 8? I'm very confused by this. Am I initially setting it somewhere? On like view did load or something? I am. Look at that. What the heck is wrong with you, Alec? Jesus Christ. You don't want to do that, guy. You want to set it to whatever the cycle starts at. And what is this cycle called? Current cycle or something? Initial cycle. Gotcha. Initial cycle dot alert manager dot start time. Okay. Now we in business. I'm running audio only? Oh my gosh. Again, Kaza? My guy. Dude, we gotta get that fixed, man. Does Apple provide that, or is it something custom you have to set up in Codebase? Yeah, it's a good question, dude. No, this is actually done through Crashlytics, through Fabric.io. So it's actually, this is just a browser source, and I've just cropped it out to show that top bar. There's actually a lot more information that's provided, like daily new users, daily total users, like how long is the average time in app. But I haven't figured out where to put that in here yet. I thought it was too much information, so I just kind of thought that was a cool one to use. Yo, you want to kill me? What's up, man? Welcome in, dude. Nice to see you back. Okay, I think this should be good. Let's see how this works out. Yo, Steven, by the way, did you get my Discord message yesterday? Cool, 6 a.m. Yep, there we go. So if I press add cycle, we go here. And that should be good to go. No worries, dude. I just want to make sure we're cool. No, it's nothing like, you know, like, I don't like you guys. I just thought it made more sense. Like, there was just no need for it. Can you just default to a number since the else case is not handled? Yeah, I guess you're right. There's no need to check for that, right? That's a good point, Evgen. Oh, I did this here as well, apparently. Yeah, I mean, essentially we should just start at 6. They all default to 6. That's a good point. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Thanks, man. And with Electron apps, the team is currently using Notion, which is Electron based, and the window size resets to default each time open the app. Oh, interesting. Yeah, there's usually a flag you need to set. You want to kill me for that. Oh yeah, that's a good one, Evgen. I like that actually a lot. Just like, in case we decide to change the... Yeah, that's a really good idea. I like that. In case we decide to change the start time to be something different. That's awesome. Well, also it's going to be very intimidating and people are cool so far. Yeah, cool, man. You're right, you're right. I'm hoping later on this year we can reconvene and talk more about that, but... All right, dope. So we should be good to go there, and we are setting we are then setting our friendly start time friendly, yeah. Literally whatever our hours was, select a time frame. We are good to go. So let's go through our onboarding flow. Let's verify that's good to go. Do your homework before you come back. Under a billion, we ain't talking. Holy shit, man. Okay. Okay. But I agree with you. Yeah, probably. You're probably right. If I want that top tier quality, I understand. Ooh, good luck, Evgen. Have a good sprint planning, man. Okay, and this should now not be 6 a.m. 12 p.m. Dope. We scroll down there. We're good to go. So now if I come back here and I decide I want to change this to 7 p.m., that should update there. I come back. 7 p.m. I am good to go. Awesome. Starting at 6 a.m. like we expected. Save this to 2 p.m. I'm going to back out and come back in just to verify that we're still working. Awesome. 2 p.m. Should be 7 p.m. I believe. Yep. All right, cool. We good. We good to go at 7 p.m. I think that seems to be fixed on iPhone. Let's go ahead and grab our Apple Watch. Get that guy going. Yeah, I hope Apple gets through this approval quick. I think the beta approvals are definitely a lot quicker, but they're just so much more annoying. That they actually need someone to go in and approve it, but what can you do, I guess? Alright, so we're testing out on the Apple Watch app now. Session reachable. probably something we should check. Session reachable. There we go. Okay. So this should be 2 p.m. as we expect. And then this one should be 7 p.m. Awesome. So now if I add a new cycle here, it takes forever to get approved. Dude, it was worse before. I don't know when you start submitting apps, Steven, but like, damn, dude. It was up to 7 days for some people. Pretty wild. So we do a start time here. We'll do 10 a.m. That should be updated there. This we'll do weekdays. We'll save that. So it's sending over to watchOS. Makes that boom. Whoa, what? What the heck? That definitely does not seem right. 2 p.m. Oh, it just made... Ooh. That's a huge issue. What the heck just happened there? That just made duplicates of everything. Okay. Let's probably look at that. Let me just make sure that this works here. Yeah, wow. That's a bad bug. What the heck is that? Yeah, look at that. It's making duplicates of everything. Okay. So let's look into that, I guess. Everything else looks okay though, which is good. So I don't remember which one I did it on now. Wow. Yeah, that's it's a terrible issue. Oh, we're just gonna do a quick git diff. So I just added hour selected time frame. We added that, okay. And then what did I add here? Oh, we changed up the let. Yep. Oh. Adding or fixing start time issue. All right, let's see what the heck's going on here. So what we want to do is that looked like it was with the when you create a cycle. So let's go to our watch app. Hey guys, give me 1 second. I will actually be right back, okay? Thanks. Hey, sorry about that. Okay, so anyways, we did, it seemed to create duplicates when we added a cycle from Apple Watch. So let's take a look at that. That's definitely not supposed to happen. You know what I mean? So if we go here, controllers. Yo, Babisky, what's up, dude? Heck yeah, man. I want to go to the action and put a breakpoint there. See what the heck is going on. It was like I selected the add button like a million times. Which is not any good. We can do the same scenario as well. That. Pretty much what happened was I added cycles on Apple Watch, and then I came in, I started adding them from watchOS, and that's where it got jacked up. How's it going, Visky? What's going on, man? So we'll go here. We'll just add like a meditate, 10 a.m. We'll do weekends. Let's add a eye drops. Weekdays, and we'll start this at 4 a.m. Add that there. Okay, cool. So those should be good to go. Stayed up all night trying to get ahead on projects? Oh, man. Well, I hope you're able to get ahead and you're ready for school. You guys start school today, right? Come in here. All right, so we have our cycles. That's good to go. So we go here and we add something new, right? Let's start this one at 3 p.m. And this is just gonna happen on weekdays, or yeah, weekdays. Checkpoints, we'll do 4. We add that, we come in here. We have our cycle. Let's check out our watch cycle array. Oh, since Wednesday, gotcha. Gotcha. All right, little Casa. Appreciate you coming by like always, man. And I hope you enjoy dinner. Thanks for being here, dude. Okay, so now we do that. 3 cycles, okay. Okay, so that worked. Of course it worked. Or did it? Did it actually work? Yep. Hold on. I think there was an issue. This happens when I put breakpoints. I don't know why. Let me add that. Okay, that should be good now. Yeah. Okay. That happens sometimes when I put breakpoints. I think because the message doesn't come back immediately, it's just like, screw it, and we're not going to send anything back. Just a challenge? I don't know, man. That was really freaking weird. I have no idea what that was. I think I'm gonna need was that, man? That was super weird. So like, okay, let me delete that. Let me just get some like interaction going on here. Add that. Add another one. That seems good. Let's edit it maybe. So this one will have start at 3 a.m. Just because we get up so early. I don't remember which one I did. Wait, which one was 3 a.m.? 6 a.m. 3 a.m. the second one. Okay, I think that's broken still, so we need to look at that. Might not apply in this situation. Oh man. Yeah, okay, so here it's still not displaying properly, but if we go here, it's set to 6 a.m. What the heck? Oh man, dude. Here's the hard thing about debugging this memory connections between iPhone and Apple Watch. The problem is that in reality, right? Like you're not going to have cycles open on your Apple Watch and on your iPhone, right? You're not going to be like this. Maybe you could, right? But I think there's a lot smaller percentage of people that will actually be doing this. I don't know why, but could possibly be doing that. So I'm not understanding if this is because like one app is open and one app's not. Should I be making it so it works in all scenarios? Like in that scenario as well? I guess so. But it seems like such a smaller percent that it's almost like, why? Why would I do that? Like, why would I spend time trying to fix that when that probably isn't a use case at all? That's what I keep getting confused about. But let's do this. Just to make sure, like, help my sanity here. Edit start time. And then this one, we'll do edit checkpoints. Essentially, I'm just going to do these here. I'm just going to delete this one. And that's it. I'd be surprised to hear someone use the phone and watch at the same time. I would agree. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's why it's like, why even consider trying to like abide by that, I guess. But yeah, see, we are already having some sync issues. I deleted this, right? Oh, I didn't. Okay, never mind. Sorry. Like, I'm going crazy. I thought I already deleted that. Okay, so this start time will edit on Apple Watch. 6 a.m. apparently. Let's edit this to 12 p.m. We'll save that, send back over to Apple Watch, or to iPhone. Okay, cool, I just did that. Wow, how fun. Now we go over here. Oh. This is correct, but it looks like our notifications aren't being edited properly there. Hate this. It's so annoying. So the notifications weren't generated properly for some reason. Okay. So another thing we're gonna have to look at. That was 9, so make sure that's 9. Yep. I don't want to edit this checkpoint yet because I want to see what the cycle was. Is both apps are open, have the iPhone say watch is connected to the app and close the app on the iPhone, kind of like a fault check. Because if you made a different cycle on the phones, it won't update on the watch until you restart the app. Yeah, so there's actually, that's a good point, Babisky, but there's actually ways to handle that through watch connectivity, which is the framework that uses this kind of sync between both devices. Essentially, you can say, you know, like as soon as an update comes in, even if the app is open or this or that, you can just refresh your data source and it should redisplay whatever's there. That just takes time to implement, and it's like, I don't know, is it really necessary for this app? Is it really necessary? Probably not. But yeah, I mean, you never know. Maybe that can be something that we do in the next update, depending on what's being affected here. This is some weird shit, man. I wanted to see, I'm actually going to delete this, going to delete that. I want to see what this is. Why those notifications came back like that. And that should print out down here. Oh, speaking of which, I can actually finally change this to do if dev, print out our log statements or our notifications. Yeah, so it says today is not a notification day. Notification day. So are there no notifications? Oh, I didn't. Receive pending notifications. Okay, cool. So here what we can do is if dev. I've been wanting to add this here. And just print out pending alerts if dev. And then if not dev, then we just won't print anything. But yeah, so right now, these are all our notifications. It comes back as an array with each object. It looks like hold up, let me grab these real quick and we'll put this in VS Code. I always have a really hard time figuring out where these things start and end. Let me do that real quick. Because they're just like ridiculously long. Where does this thing end? This thing ends where? Right here, I think, yeah. All right. So essentially we have, this is weekday 2, which means this is Monday, which is today. Weekday 3, weekday 4, weekday 5, weekday 6. And it has another weekday 2, weekday 3, weekday 4, weekday 5, weekday 6. What? First of all, there's no repeating alerts here, which is an issue. Because I did every day, and it doesn't even have it for Sunday. It has Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. This is weekdays. This isn't even week. Yeah, this is not even every single day. Okay, so there's probably the issue. It set it as weekdays instead of every day, which I am confused about. This is every day, right? So if I go here, I save that. Did complete alert generation. Okay, cool. So if we go back here, I don't know why this flag is turning too. So what I changed was the start time. So I'm curious if I change it again, something happens. Okay. So that didn't even send the update over. Dude, there's something going on here. I don't even know. This watch connectivity stuff is just so difficult sometimes. I don't know why. Like, it doesn't give you enough information to tell you what's going on. Does it easy for apps for new iOS versions, or you have not gone through that yet? Yeah, I have actually gone through it a couple times. It's not that bad. They give you plenty of time, in my opinion. Yeah, they give you plenty of time to update. They give you, access to all the betas, like as soon as they come out, before public betas, so you can start developing for each new version. I think it was with, I want to say iOS 9 or 10. I don't remember which one, but there was one time when they had like 9 or 10, or actually I think 13 different betas, and those things were coming out like one after the other. So you're like, oh, I just fixed it for this, and then they come around and do something and it's like a breaking change, and you're like, oh my gosh, I gotta fix it again. I remember that was a big thing a little while back, but I think now they've limited it to 8 betas that they do for new OSs. Yeah, I don't know, man. This stuff is super janky. I don't know why. I don't know why it's so... This really, it's like just unreliable sometimes. Yeah, so now that's 4, so that worked. I don't know why this is, like, all cycles are muted. So I think the biggest thing with this stuff is we're going to have to do real world testing. I think I'm going to have to put on my phone and try it out, because I can't tell if it's simulator or if it's what I've implemented. That's the problem with watch connectivity. I can't tell. Like, I want to say it's just my code, but I've always had issues with watch connectivity in simulator, like since it ever first came out. So I'm not 100% sure that it's actually working as expected. Oh yeah, dude, I'm sure Android is a lot more of a pain in that sense. You have to make sure it works for every different device. For sure. For sure. Okay, let's look at this. I don't know why that is all muted like that. That's going to be, I guess, here in app delegate. No. What did I do? Oh, it's not here. Yeah, it's in the current cycle table. Where is this thing? There's a notification we send off. Oh, man. Where is it here? Should be down here. Yeah, update table view. That's what it's called. Okay. So when we come in here, we can set this will set this little bell up here. And that's to signify that things are muted. So not sure what the deal is there. Come here. We'll hit that. All cycles disabled. Let's dive into that. Disabled counter for cycle info and cycle array. Check to see if it is disabled. If the trigger date weekday is equal to nil. So state.trigger date. Let's take a look down here. Wait, what? Cycle dot state dot trigger date. Okay, yeah, we do have this here. Weekday does not equal nil. And cycle dot state is muted. Let's check that. Is that muted somehow? I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how that property was changed. No, it's not muted. Okay. So if is editing, nope. Wait, self dot current cycle table is editing. If that is not true, yeah, okay, it's not. Self rhythm does not equal nil. Right bar button items are enabled. Yes, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, guard is muted. Mute all check. Let's dive into this. Low memory manager, mute flag bool. So what is PO mute flag? True. When the heck did that turn true? Yeah, so I guess that makes sense. I just don't... I don't know why that happened. See if I can try to reproduce it. Okay. So let me go to my Apple Watch again. See if we can try to break this one more time. I think I set it to like 12 p.m. and that seemed to have messed it up. So we edited it to 12. So if we look at this log here, Creating alerts per watchOS request, editing cycle, pending alerts removed. So remove the old alerts, value removed from pending dictionary, rescheduling alerts. Cannot be called with as copy. No on main thread. Probably look at that. I'm not sure what that is. Cycle starts today. Starting populate pending request dictionary. Adding alerts to dictionary. Alerts added. Starting populate pending request dictionary. Why is that happening twice? Adding alerts. Alerts adding. So this happens 1, 2, 3. I gotta look to see what that is for. Yo, deranged memer, dude. Thanks for the host, man. Highly appreciate it. How's it going, man? Welcome back. Thanks for that host. Much appreciated. You didn't just come from a stream, right? Or did you come from a stream? Adding alerts to dictionary. So this was called many times. That is weird, dude. There's definitely something going on. That should not be getting called like 5 times. Yeah, this is just populating pending request dictionary. Unless my logic's a little messed up here, because what could really be happening is for cycle and phone cycle array. That's something to definitely look into. And check right after this. Yo, Stein's past 11. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Pixelogic team, my friend. Glad to have you here. Welcome in. Okay, so receiving data. Okay, adding alerts added. Saving data to memory. Saving cycle array complete. Starting to send to Apple Watch. Data sent, updated cycle array. Did complete alert generation. Save to memory from other device. Oof, man. Yeah, there's some flow issue going on here. Oh boy. Okay. So, I mean, anyways, we did create this 12 p.m. every single day. Let's go over here. This still has not updated properly. Why the heck did that not update? Man, every time I think we get away from this stuff, it just keeps coming back. I'm really not sure why. Man. Okay. I do think maybe this is now over though. The start time stuff is updating properly. The problem is that the data isn't coming back as expected. Yeah, and this is the only change here. Let's just dip this to verify. Yeah, okay. We just added that. Let's add that in there real quick. Git add, git commit. Adding dev m check around printing pending alerts. I'm gonna add that in there. I'm trying to think about what should happen here. I feel like its memory issue is obviously a big deal. But there are a bunch of other small little things to take care of. So let me see if any of these... No, I guess none of these are big enough to really warrant working on right now. I feel like I want to fix this memory thing. Because I'm really honestly just kind of at a loss. This has literally been something we've been dealing with since the very beginning. And I'm really wondering if this is actually happening in the current app, which it very, very well could be. I have no idea. It really definitely could be. Yeah, 'cause, I mean, at least from a iPhone perspective, seeing those log statements showed a lot. Things are getting called way too many times. We're still updating. We're still updating with when we're saving the memory. We're still sending that request back to the other device, which is not supposed to be happening. So I guess let's go ahead and just dig through this. I'm gonna add this. This has this list here as well. Essentially, this is memory issues / watch connectivity issue, really. So I guess the first thing we can do is, since it seems like it's coming from Apple Watch, let's start from there. Yeah, we'll start from there. So essentially we start with the cycle details controller. And we're at the point where we know we're saving, we know we're doing fine there, and then we use this method here. So on save, so really actually start with edit, with update. I think that is where I really need to figure out what's going on. And they should be very similar processes, right? So we have this idea of update cycle. We know we're going to edit, so excuse me. Let's get this. As long as this is not nil, we can go ahead and use that. Then we're going to get the index of that cycle. So we go into our watch cycle array. We go through each value. As long as the ID is equal to the cycle we edited, its ID, then we have an index of the cycle. So at this point, what we do is we get our watch cycle array. We get whatever the edit cycle is, the index of that. We essentially just overwrite the values by adding in this new object equal to that spot. And then, so I guess let's just kind of comment this. Since we are editing, verify edit cycle is not nil. And then here, just get index in watch cycle array. Get index in watch cycle array. Okay, and then here, at this point, prepare to send to iOS. So in our do block, we encode our watch cycle array. And then I have my dispatch queue here. And you know, another thing, a lot of issues I've been having when I remove the dispatch queue, that actually seems to help a lot. I don't know in this scenario what that issue would be, as I think I've handled everything in the correct way. So I'm pretty sure send message is probably something that already does happen in a background thread. If you specify a reply handler block, your handler block is executed asynchronously on a background thread. The block is executed serially with respect to other incoming delegate messages. Yeah, so essentially, we do the send message, and then our reply handler is called on a background thread, but it's in serial. It's not async. So I'm actually really curious if this is jacking this up somehow. So let's go ahead and comment that out for now. I don't know what it would be doing. But since we're essentially calling this on a global thread asynchronously, and then we come in here, I don't know how that works. I don't know if it ignores this or it spins off another thread off of this thread we're on. Guess we'll find out. Either way, we do that. Come in here, and if there's an issue with any of our encoding, we catch it in our catch block here. Oh, I need to let error. Localized description, cool. And then that was okay. So that's essentially it. So the next step is to, I guess, check out our delegate that receives this message. Yeah, I think it's probably the best step now. Yo, DaVinci02. Hello. Hello. How's it going, friend? Welcome in. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, this is that new method I made. So we go here, doing this stuff here. Decode dictionary. So essentially, we received our response back from iOS saying that it's created the cycle. Wait a second. We created the cycle on Apple Watch. We added it to our queue, right? We need to schedule the alerts. We schedule the alerts for all of the notifications here, and then we send that back, which we receive here in our response. And this response should include our new trigger dates and all that fun stuff. And then that should be handled here. Whoa, that's a lot of code. Yeah, man, there's a quite a large amount of code here for sure. And in all honesty, a lot of it is definitely not needed, which is what we're trying to do now. We're trying to refactor this so it, you know, actually has less code and better functionality. I guess we'll see what happens. we'll see what happens. But yeah, so in our generate alerts handler, we essentially get our data that's returned back from there. We decode it into our cycle array, which we then set on our watch cycle array. And at that point, we want to save to memory on this device because it should have already saved on iOS. And then we want to update watch table. And then pop to view controller, and we are good to go. So I guess let's kind of see where this leads us. This might help out. What does your app do? Yeah, it's a good question, man. So it's called Cycles. You can check it out here in the App Store. We are working on a daily habit creator, and this app is supposed to help you build habits, obviously on a daily basis. So for example, if you want to try to drink water 8 times a day, you can set that as what's called a cycle, and that cycle will generate notifications for you throughout the day to remind you to drink water. And once you hit 8 times a day, you've completed your cycle for the day, and it's supposed to help you, build a better lifestyle. Okay, so we go here. Let's say we actually, to make this a bit more reproducible, let's go back here. We did this. Let's do drink water. Since we're talking about drinking water, we'll do it just for the weekdays, and we'll set it to start at 5 a.m. We're gonna add that in there. Good to go. So it's updated cycle array received from iOS to watchOS, saving data to memory, saving cycle array complete. Awesome. So that looks like that worked properly there. Let's do that. Grab this, grab that. Should have our cycle there. And now we're going to change the start time. So this is an edit. Right, so start time was 5 a.m. Let's start it at 8 a.m. now. Do that. iOS did schedule alerts. Saving to device, perfect. Saving data to memory, saving cycle array complete. So that seems pretty straightforward. I go back here. It is 8 a.m. Let's back out of the app and come back in just to verify that that's actually did save to memory. It did. Okay, so now let's see if it transferred over to iOS. I love the minimalistic design. Hey, that's awesome, man. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, that's the whole point. The whole point is you're trying to build habits is not an easy thing, especially if you're trying to better your lifestyle, right? So doing things in a very simple, like, this is what I want to do, this is how many times a day I want to do it, and that's it. Cycles will handle the rest for you. That was always been the idea behind it, at least. Okay, 8 a.m. All right. So let's add a couple more in here to make this a little more difficult and see if this changes anything with the amount of cycles we have. And we're just going to do today. And I'm going to actually add one now from our Apple Watch. Fortunately, I can't change the name on it. But this one we'll just do weekdays. This one will start at 4 a.m. Okay, cool. Are you using Swift? I am, yeah. This is all written in Swift. It started with Swift 2. So this app has been out for a while now. This is the first app I created to learn iOS and Swift. And now we're at Swift like 4.2. but I haven't actually upgraded to that yet. I'm still using Swift 4.1, I believe. Okay, cool. So let's take a look at this again. Yo, K Collie, what's up? Welcome in, man. How's it going today? Thanks for stopping by. So we come here, and it looks like it almost looks like those cycles didn't save, and that could be, this could actually be a good test with our dispatch queue and how it's working, because editing seemed to work fine. Let's see if I do this. 9 start time, let's put it at 5 a.m. Save that. So editing does not use our dispatch queue anymore. $5 a.m. cool. And then drink water. We want to do this 14 times a day, let's say. And this one will start down here at 6 a.m. We'll save that. So 14, 6 a.m. Looks like on Apple Watch they're updating pretty regularly. Oh, this happened again. This did update though, so that's good. There's a problem with that. I'm not sure what it is. Gotta go. No worries, man. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate you being here. Have a good one, dude. So let's just write this down. Editing cycles from watch seems to not generate proper notifications. Yeah, man, that's weird. So we're gonna stop this real quick. And I do think that this dispatch queue stuff is actually helping out a lot. Even though in that instance of the notifications, but with transferring our data over, we didn't run into one issue like that, which is really good. So let's go ahead and add that to our save cycle too. Let's just remove this dispatch queue. Send messages already in a dispatch queue at that point. Or in a background thread. And we'll just rebuild this. Okay, I'm gonna delete this. I'm gonna delete all from here and let's see what happens. Yo, Lashy, what's up, man? Welcome in. Thanks for coming by. Alright, so let's add a new cycle here. We'll do 3 checkpoints, whatever. I just want to repeat on the weekdays, and I want to start at 5 a.m. So we do that. That should show up here. Notifications seem good. 5 a.m. weekdays cycles. Let's edit this to be like now 11 a.m. Should update the notifications. We'll do that. Come back over here. Verify that that updated properly. So contacts update is waiting. Received update cycle array. Saving data to memory. Oh yeah. Okay, so this actually could be one thing that we're missing. Contacts update is waiting. So that means that we have received a notification from our iPhone being like, yo, I just updated something, here you go. But the watch app obviously was waiting. It's in like a sleeping state, I guess. Not sure the best way to explain that. And like a waiting state, I guess, is probably good. And so all those contacts updates come to the watch, and when the watch opens again, it checks to see if there's any updates that it missed. And if there is, it'll go ahead and apply those. If not, it goes ahead and requests the latest from iOS. So what we actually forgot to do was, if context is waiting, we don't want to do save to memory from context. We just want to do save to memory from other device, because this just came from iOS, so we don't need to send anything back. All I need to do is save that locally, because that's already been updated on iPhone. Cool. I'm going to restart that just to make sure we have the latest code in our builds here. Cool. Let's see. I think the other one. Oh, and same deal here. So, if context is awaiting, we do that. If not, what we're going to do is, if session is reachable, watch cycle array request. We're going to come back here with the cycle array that's received from iPhone. Guard let watch cycle array as data. Okay, and then we're going to decode it here, and then here it is. Here's the culprit: save to memory from other device. It's a really bad method name, but I couldn't think of anything when we created it. Yeah, that should be better. Yeah, we had those issues, which was not the best there. Try it out again. Yeah, so now we shouldn't be sending the same data back to our iPhone. That's just a waste of time, and it honestly could be messing things up. Who knows? I honestly don't know. I have no idea. Anyway, so we come in here, 11 a.m. Let's again set this to 5 a.m. Save that. What? $8 a.m. Let's try that again. Updated cycle array received. Saving data to memory. Saving cycle array complete. iOS did schedule alerts. Saving to device. Updated cycle array received. Where is this? So this is in our did receive context. Comes here. Why is this coming back on that edit? All right, work time. Take care. Have a great day. Thanks, man. Nice to see you, Steven. You have a great day too, dude. I'll talk to you soon. Appreciate you coming by like always. Yeah, for some reason we're still hitting this, which I'm not sure why. And that's going to save, obviously, to memory here. And then it's going to say saving cycle rate complete. And then, again, after we finish our generated alerts, it's going to come back and save that one more time. That's essentially what's happening. Yeah, so this first part should not be happening. I'm not sure why that is. Okay, well, I mean, this should be 5 a.m. weekdays and 3. Let's focus on this issue first, and then we'll take a look at that. Oh, did I say 5 a.m.? Oh, shit. Yeah. Damn, dude. I literally have no idea what's going on. This is so weird. Yo, Upjin. What's up, man? My data is just so inconsistent between my Apple Watch and iPhone right now. I have no idea what's happening. I haven't been able to figure out if it's what I'm doing or if it's just something with simulator, because I've always had issues with watch connectivity on simulator. So I'm not entirely sure. I'm really not sure. But at the same time, you know, I might just be doing something incorrectly. Yeah, and like, no, dude, I think it's something on my end. Like, this literally just created 4 more cycles. Like, what the heck just happened there? I got something really messed up. Damn. I wish I knew what it was. I wish I could know. The stream's looking out today. Hey, thanks, Stacking. Appreciate you, dude. Welcome in, man. Glad to have you back. I'm glad you think it's looking out. Got a little bit of a mess up here on the chat box, but I can't fix it right now because then it's gonna mess up the entire stream. I'm gonna have to go to the actual scene. So I'll fix it later today. It'll be better for tomorrow. The fact that your camera flipped is kind of triggering me. Damn, dude. I'm sorry, but it's okay. I'll just take a couple days. We'll get used to it. It's gonna be fun. Fix that next stream. Nah, not gonna happen, dude. I'm not gonna fix it. Do you mean that the camera is now on the other side, or what? Or the fact that it's a mirror? So I kind of... This is what's really going on. I'm trying to understand the best way to do this. Yo, 5354TV. Thank you very much for that follow. Welcome to the Pixelogic team, friend. Glad to have you here. What happens if you create a new cycle on the watch now? So if I do that, everything should work fine. That's a very, wait, yeah, okay. It's a very weird occurrence. It only happens every so often, and I haven't been able to figure out what the deal is, dude. There's just a lot of little things that happen, and they're very, they're hard to pinpoint because it only happens, it's very random. But so I create that there. That comes back here, no problem. 5 a.m. You know, so like some of them work and some of them don't, and I haven't been able to figure out why. And I mean, you've been to a lot of the streams. A lot of the streams have been trying to deal with this one issue. You know, did you make a new icon? Oh yeah. So this icon isn't necessarily new, but I finally got the dev environment set up. So we have a dev, a release, and a beta environment. And so now all the properties are working, and I was able to finally set my icon. So this is the Cycles dev icon. So earlier in the stream, I actually was talking about, I did a lot of work on this over the weekend. I got the beta stuff set up. So I submitted a beta build to Apple last night. And once that gets approved, I'll actually be able to get a public link for everyone to access if anyone's interested in using Cycles as a beta to test it out. I'm going to post that link in Discord, and I'll have it on stream as well. So we'll see. But we're running into a lot of these memory issues. But I guess this is like a bad thing, but also is a good thing in a sense. Cycles on iPhone seems to be working pretty spot on. Cycles on Apple Watch seems to be pretty finicky. I don't know how many people. I don't know how many people are going to be using this on Apple Watch, but either way, we still need to figure this out. It's really jacked up. Does Apple count a beta app as a new app or the same app? Counts it as a... It's kind of confusing. At least how I have it set up is I have 3 different apps within my portal. So I have a production app just called Cycles, a Cycles Dev and Cycles Beta. They all have different bundle identifiers, so you can use all 3 apps at the same time on device, and they won't intersect with each other in regards to memory or clash with naming. So when I submit a new build to Apple, I'm doing it through a completely separate bundle identifier. So they view that as a separate app. And I use that beta app solely for doing beta testing. I don't know if there's a better way to do it, but that's how I've always done it. Overwrites a production app, it's annoying. Oh no, yeah, no, that the way I have it set up, at least I don't do it like that. I think you can, like, I think there is, that might be like the proper way to do it, but I prefer doing it where I have literally a beta app that's solely used for sending out test flight invites or beta testing, and then I have a production app that is only used for production stuff. And that's because of the different bundle identifiers I have here. Yeah, so yo, Mike Christopher 85, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Pixelogic team. Glad to have you here, friend. So I guess next steps then. I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to move on to some of these other issues that are these other fixes that we want to work on, and try to get those done during the rest of the stream, and then hopefully the beta gets approved at some point today. I'll download that onto my device. I mean, I guess I could download it now, but I just don't really want to. Just do it later when the beta goes through. And start testing that out and seeing if I can reproduce any of these issues on an actual device. If I can, then we'll start debugging, I guess, the memory stuff again tomorrow. Yeah. Because I'm not really sure what else to do here. It's frustrating. The reason why it's so frustrating is because I've literally had these issues since watch connectivity was a thing on watchOS 2. It's always been an issue for me. I might just need to do more research on like the proper way to set it up, but I've done tons of research on it, so I don't understand. I'm just doing a diff to see what changes we've already made. These look pretty good. Here, pretty much what I did was change a bunch of things to save to memory instead of sending the updated data back to iPhone. So we'll do git add, tweaking. Save to memory. And when I first started working on this, I learned about threads. I was just started learning about threads and stuff, so I went crazy with dispatch queues, and I was not using them properly. Okay, so with that said, let's go ahead and move on to some other stuff. Um, this is kind of like that's all kind of one big thing. Okay, so the next thing we wanted to do was let's do the fixed iOS ring animation. I've been wanting to do that one for a long time. And I think for that, what we're going to need to do is actually go to GitHub. Because I'm pretty sure what happened is I actually removed something. I think that's what the big deal was. So we'll go to cycles dev. And we're in master right now, so let's go in here and let's take a look at, ooh, man, I don't even know where this thing is. The probably current cycle table cell. Set highlighted, checkpoint duration display, current, blah, blah, blah. No. Update ring progress. Yeah, I think this is the one we actually want to look at. Yeah, here it is. Okay. I think this was removed for some reason. So let's grab this. And let's just verify that's it. Before it had this really nice transition. When progress was made on the ring. Right now it's just like up, 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 up. It's very clunky. It looks terrible. But I'm pretty sure it was this. Is what I accidentally removed when I was doing something. When you feel like you just can't stop jumping. Oops, that is current cycle table view controller. Oh yeah, update progress ring. Wait, what? This is already here. What did I do? I must have done something incorrectly. Yeah, ring transform. Oh, but this is... Oh, this is complete circle view. That's different. I just want it to do... Okay, yeah, no, that's different, so we're good. This is actually if the ring's complete, it like closes it up, and then it shrinks down, and then it pops up with a new asset. Okay, so I'm... Then what is the progress? Is it in the current table view controller? It might be. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's this right here. Did this change? Scale animation? Oh no, Evgen, yeah, this is something different. But yeah, that would work. So this is current cycle table view controller. Let's go there. Let's see if anything changed. 250. Okay, so I did have an animation there. And that seems to not have changed. So why aren't the animations happening? Let's look at some of these commits. Fixing stuff. Good comment, Alec. Looking good, buddy. Looking good. Oh my lord. I think that's images. Yeah, fixing max size things. Fixing ring. Might better to view the history on that file. Yeah, it's probably a good idea actually. Yeah, because I'm assuming that's where it's happening. This is definitely way too early. It would have been this. Wait a second. History. So this, yeah, I mean, this is literally what it is, I believe. Oh no, this is Lodi. Something different. This has nothing to do with the rings. I'm wondering if it's in the current cycle table view cell. I really thought it was this. I'm pretty sure it is this. This would make sense. On will display. Background color. Setup ring animation, yeah. Literally I have it here. Get progress of current cycle. Yup, animate. UI animate. Why do you have an empty animation block? I don't know. It's a great question. Maybe that's what it is. Oh yeah, I have it on completion. What the heck? I wonder if that moved. But there's no, unless I've had it, but this, dude, that's a huge, that's a nice catch. I don't know. Let's try this then. That could definitely be it. But let me Guys, let me show what the current implementation is. So if I do this, I don't think you'll be able to see it. I probably won't be able to see it. Yeah. But essentially what happens is just you see the ring animation move instead of the progress. Add a delay on the animation block. Oh, good call. Let's just do something stupid. 2 seconds should be good. Yeah, good stuff, Evgen. That could totally be it. That could totally be it. I don't know why I added that there. Oh. Oh, crap. Wrong one. Oh, unless this is happening somewhere else. Maybe we're using to trigger the other animation after 1 second when the animation is finished. Yeah, I think that's what I might have been doing. But that wouldn't make any sense because... So there are the options when you get a new cycle that comes in. So I gotta I can set up a trigger to go ahead and just set the current, get a notification for the current cycle. Let me do this at like 15. I don't remember how to do the touch pressure. I don't know how to do it on the... I don't remember how to do it here. Yeah, so that's what I was saying. That's a different... Technically here, this cell isn't being displayed. Or this isn't being It's not hitting here. So this is happening later. It's in a early complete check, yeah. I think it's this guy here. And it actions, yeah. Using the swipe action. So I'm curious where this was. Yeah, because I remember doing this. There was no need for an animation because it would essentially remove the cycle from the screen, and when it comes back, it should already be filled. So the animation didn't make any sense. But here, I would think that it would re-render here. Oh, no, this is why. Hold up. I think it is hitting here. It's because I'm debugging in Apple Watch. I'm not debugging on iOS, so it's not going to hit the breakpoint. That is why. So let's debug on let's debug on iOS and make sure that's actually working. Oh, I wonder... If I did this for like 5 seconds. You still haven't tested the double debug out yet? Nah, dude, I haven't yet. I haven't yet. This doesn't seem to really do much. What the heck? That's weird. Yeah, WTF is right. That is really weird. Yeah, maybe so. I don't know. So I guess the next trick. Let's try this. Let's throw this in here. And see what happens. Yeah, nothing. Okay. Let me put a shorter delay. Oh, there it goes. Did you see it? I think that was it. God damn it. Wrong one. What the heck? But yeah, that seems to do it. Yeah, that's literally what it was before. Now let's do it with a much shorter delay. So I wonder if that was the issue. I don't know how this was working before then. Yeah, that was it. Really weird. I think this was it. Not sure, but CA transaction is not supposed to be inside an animation block. Yeah, so the reason why this is here, I guess maybe this could be because it might have changed. So this is actually using this thing called MK Ring Progress View. This is actually a this library here. And when I was using this, that was the way to go about doing it. I don't. Which is why I followed that example somewhere. See, maybe I can find it here. Try just leaving the progress setter in the animation block now. Okay. And we'll put the delay on there as well. Where was it? I think it was weird. Oh, my actual animation's gone now. What the heck did I just do? Hold up. Jesus, okay. Just go like that. Okay. Okay. So apparently this should work. Let's do a 0.3 delay there. Yeah, I think this should be okay. I think you can pass in nil as a completion handler. Let me try that. Oh, that's also not right. What the heck? Oh, I removed something here. Hold up, what the heck is going on? Jesus. Alright, hold up. I don't know what I just did, but I removed something that was actually important here. Let me discard. Yeah, here it is. Okay. Do I still need the void in though? No, right? Completion nil. Oh, you mean like literally nil. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Cool, yeah. Thanks, Rad, dude. Appreciate it. Okay. Man, I think that should do the trick though. I'm gonna have to test it out. But that should do the trick. I think that should do the trick. Awesome. All right, guys. I think that's going to be the end of the stream for me today. Appreciate you all coming out. It's always been a great day. Great time. Man, we're getting close, and this memory stuff is very, very scary to me. But hopefully we should be okay, and hopefully it should start working out much better. Evan, dude, thanks for all your help today, man. Really appreciate it. Thanks to everyone coming out. If you haven't yet, come check out our Discord. We got an awesome community over there, looking for more people to join and hang out. So definitely feel free to come by and say hey, join in. And if you like the stream today, go ahead and smack that follow button. We'd love to have you back. get notified when I go live, and we also post it in the Discord. So it'd be great to have you back. So today we're pretty much stopping here. Tomorrow we're going to start handling the memory issue stuff. Probably most of tomorrow's stream will be that. Hopefully we can find something. It's been very frustrating, but we hopefully will be okay, and get something working here. Another thing I forgot to say, hopefully today the beta will be approved by Apple. So if you're in the Discord, you'll be notified with that. No worries. There'll be a link to basically sign up if you're interested in trying out Cycles beta, the latest and greatest. And just help out with testing stuff. That would be awesome. Before we submit to the store. So stay on the lookout for that. Are you sure you want to raid today? Your track record is worse than the Bears field goal kicker. Thanks, Stacking. Yes, I'm sure I want to raid today. End of every stream, we throw that raid. So let's go ahead. Let's see who's out there today. I think I saw Code Phobia go on. I wanted to go ahead and throw him a raid. It's been a little while, so we're gonna raid someone that we actually know this time around. Stacking. So stick around for the raid. We have an awesome raid message here. Go ahead and grab that if you are a sub. Grab the second message. If you're not, no worries. Just grab that first one. Where is the bun? Looks like this. Looks a little something like this. Where is the bun? I'm not gonna be able to say that soon once I lose my bun, or I have to make a new message. But thank you all again for coming by, and I hope that you have a great rest of your day, and stick around for the raid. Let's show Code Phobia some love. Doing some web dev today. Looks like Angular and Go. Fantastic, right up your alley, Evgen. Thank you all again, and enjoy the raid, and I'll talk to you very soon. Peace and love, friends.